Please come in. Please, you may be seated. Thank you. Hello, good morning. My name is Alif Zakwan. You can call me Mr. Alif. So I will be your dietitian attending you today. So how are you?
Yeah, I just feeling good for today.
So how can I help you?
Here the referral letter from the previous doctor.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, Mr. Chan. So your name is Mr. Chan, right?
Yeah, Mr. Chan.
So can I call you Mr. Chan throughout our session?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So from this referral letter, it said that you have been diagnosed with diabetes. Is that
Yes.
true?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I think the main purpose for our session today is to give you consultation in terms of diet, I think. Is
Yeah,
that true?
maybe.
Or maybe any other reason that you have been referred here?
Based on the referral letter, I was diagnosed with diabetes mellitus, maybe to control my eating habit or something else, I think.
Okay. So if that's so, our counseling session today would be taking about 20 minutes. Is
20
that
minutes?
20 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think okay.
Hopefully you can be patient through our session, and if you have any question or any inquiries, please let me know. Okay? Alright. So before we start, let's begin with anthropometric measurement, which is I will take your height and weight. So shall we?
Yeah, sure.
So Mr. Chan,
Yes.
based on the measurement just now, your height is 164 cm and your weight is 78 kg, which means your BMI, which is body mass index, is 29 kg per meter square, which is you are overweight, Mr. Chan. So,
But I still not in the obese category.
yes, you are in the overweight, which is 29, but it's almost to obesity. So since the obesity level is 30 kg per meter square, but don't worry. In terms of your BMI, I think we can manage it later. Since our main purpose here is to manage your blood glucose level. Since based on your biochemical data, your fasting blood glucose is 9.3 millimole per liter, which is higher than the desirable value, which is only in the range of 4.4 to 7.0 millimole per liter. So it's quite worrying since the value is quite high. But okay, I will try to help you to manage the blood glucose level. Okay. So the next step is I will ask you about the diet recall. So diet recall is like a mechanism which I will ask you what you have been eaten, what you usually eat or take during your work or during at home. So is that okay?
Diet recall. So it will take is it a day my food that I consume in a day or in a week, in a month?
If it's possible, you can tell me both, whether yesterday's what you eat, or maybe in the general, maybe in the week or a month, if you cannot remember it. Okay.
Okay, I will try to remember it.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Chan. So let's start. Okay.
Alright, sure.
So as for breakfast, what you usually take or what you take yesterday?
Usually before I go to work, I will go to restaurant first to take breakfast. So I will order 2 pieces of roti canai telur with dal gravy.
Dal gravy.
Yes.
Alright. So may I ask you, the dal gravy is in the what portion? Is that in the this kind of cup? Or maybe
I think yeah, it's same size with this bowl.
Which bowl? Is it full or half?
Not so full, but more than half.
More than half. Alright. Okay. As for the drinks, may I know what you take during breakfast?
Usually I will take teh tarik, and sometimes I also will order kopi tarik.
Kopi tarik. So the teh tarik is cow or just normal in terms of the sweetness?
I think yeah, it's cow.
Cow.
The color of the tarik is like orange.
Orange, whoosh. Okay.
Means cow.
Cow.
Yes.
So it's very sweet,
Yeah.
Very sweet. So the portion of the teh tarik is in this cup or
I think glass. You know glass.
Glass?
It doesn't have the
okay.
size. Maybe I think 2 times of this.
Oh, 2 times. Oh, okay. You eat at the Mama restaurant, right? Mama restaurant. Oh, I see. Okay, so next for lunch, what will you take?
During the lunch hour, I will go to restaurant near to my office, and I will eat nasi campur.
Nasi campur. May I know how many scoops that you take during the lunch? Is that the size is equal like this?
If compared with this scoop, I think about 4 to 5 scoop maybe.
4 to 5. Is it heat or level?
Level, yes.
Level, okay. 4 to 5. Level, okay. How about the side dishes like lauk? Do you take chicken or fish?
I love to eat chicken.
Chicken.
Yes. Sometimes I will take the ayam goreng, and sometimes ayam goreng kicap, ayam goreng sambal. But I love to mix the gravy.
Gravy,
you know,
yes.
Curry combined with
Like
kicap,
soy sauce,
soy sauce, and so on.
Okay. So as for the gravy, is it full? Full of the plate or only half?
Full of the plate.
Full. Okay.
Yeah, banjir.
Banjir. So the gravy, is that the the restaurant worker will assist you to put it or you put it by yourself? No.
I put by myself.
Oh, can you estimate how many, maybe how many tablespoon?
Because in the restaurant they provide the big
Like ladle?
Like that.
Oh, I see.
No, man, I will try. No, I think by this scoop maybe two. Still.
2 of each flavor.
I know. Maybe 2 curry. And the other gravy maybe just a half.
How about vegetables? Do you take any vegetables?
Doesn't like.
I don't
Doesn't like more vegetables, but I eat fruit.
Oh, okay, good.
I take with watermelon slice or 2 watermelon.
Okay. And as for the drink?
Ice lemon tea.
Ice lemon tea.
Yes.
Can you describe a little bit more? Is that in this size of glass?
Maybe like the tarik just now, I think 2 times. But they ice.
Ice.
So maybe the basic, the original ice lemon tea maybe just bought this portion and then add ice.
Alright. Yeah, understand.
But still sweet.
Still sweet, okay. Ice lemon tea. So next, as for the snack, do you take any kind of food?
I sometimes no. Usually I will take the like on the go fruit.
On the fruit.
Such as apple, banana.
Good. Do you bring it at home or you just buy at any store?
Bring from home.
Bring from home.
Yes.
Okay. as for the dinner,
Yes.
may I know what kind of food that you take?
Like we after work we will feel tired.
Yes.
So I
Agree.
I usually just order food panda.
Food panda.
Or most specifically, I will order fast food.
Fast food.
Yes.
What kind of fast food? Is that like McD,
I think
KFC?
the most common one is McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yes.
Alright. Can you describe a little bit more about the McDonald's, which maybe you take 2 portion of the chicken or just a normal one or nasi lemak?
Yeah,
Nasi lemak.
lemak. And with one chicken, and sometimes if I feel if I like doesn't want so much food, I will order burger.
Burger.
I love to I love cheesy burger.
Cheesy burger. I see.
Cheeseburger.
And
With
as
fries.
with fries.
Yes, fries.
And as for the drinks, I think it is set with the
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like ice lemon tea or Coke.
Sometimes lemon tea, sometimes Coke.
Sometimes lemon tea, sometimes Coke. Okay. And last one for supper. Do you take any food?
Oh, for supper, I will eat biscuit.
Biscuit. Is it plain biscuit or any sweetened cracker?
There's a plain biscuit, but I will dip it with any drink like Milo,
Milo.
usually Milo.
If it's, is it possible for you to remember what kind of biscuit, the brand of the biscuit? So you can help me?
Hapseng.
Hapseng. Alright.
Hapseng.
So how many pieces? 3?
This is no, I think
No.
6 to 7.
6 to 7.
Yes. Because I ate while watching television.
I see. So do you like watching football?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, what kind of football team that you
I
support?
am Liverpool.
Liverpool. Why NWA?
Yeah.
You never work alone. Same with me. Okay, sorry.
Never mind.
Never mind. So as for the supper, since you return from your work,
Yes.
do you take your supper with your family or just by your own, alone?
I sometimes with family and sometimes alone. But if there are football match, I will eat with my son.
Oh.
He also love to watch football.
Let's watch football. Alright. Yes, I do agree that since your schedule is quite busy, then you will return your home late.
Yes.
So I sure that your children especially will sleep earlier. But never mind, it's okay. So just a moment, okay. I will try to summarize your diary call.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Chan,
Yes.
based on your diary call,
Yeah.
let me show you. Based on your diary call, you said that you take roti canai telur
Yes.
and the dal gravy, right?
Yeah.
So as for the lunch, you say that you take nasi campur with 4 to 5 scoops level, and as for the dinner, you said that you order grab food or the panda,
Yes.
and which is fast food. So I can conclude that your pattern of your food intake is high in carbohydrate.
High in carbohydrate.
So like nasi, the rice and the roti canai, the portion is quite big. The portion is quite large for you who have been diagnosed with diabetes. So next, I can conclude that you consume a lot of sugary drinks. For example,
Yeah.
for breakfast, from breakfast, lunch, you take a lot of sweetened beverages like teh tarik, ice lemon tea. So, since especially at the Mama restaurant, you say that the teh tarik is cow, right?
Yes,
So
so cow.
I really guarantee that the beverage or the drink is very sweet for you. So
Yes.
Mr. Chan, it's not good. Okay.
Oh, so I need to replace with plain water. But I don't like more. I don't so like the plain water because it does have a plain taste.
See, maybe if you don't prefer plain water to take with your dish,
Huh?
maybe you can ask the worker to reduce the sweetness. Maybe you can just take teh tarik kurang manis satu. I think it can help you in terms of in reducing the consumption of the sugar. Okay.
See, I will try.
Okay, good, Mr. Chan. So, before I forgot, do you have any symptoms throughout your day, like blurred vision or yes?
Yeah, it's about vision sometimes when I wake up from sleep, I will like blur. My vision is blurred.
So, can you remember since when you experienced that kind of sign of symptom?
About 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Oh, it's quite long. Okay. Mr. Chan, for your information, that kind of symptoms or sign is actually referred to the condition that you experience right now, which is diabetes. Since you experience diabetes, it will affect your saraf.
Yes. I know.
Yes, your nerve.
Oh.
So that is why you feel blurred vision, and sometimes you can focus on the certain thing for a long time since you cannot see anything, right? Is that true?
Yes.
As for the tiredness or the fatigue,
Yeah. My work performance also nowadays like reduced because I easy to get tired.
I see. Yes, I totally agree that since your schedule is also busy, right?
Yes.
You will need to go to this destination, you need to go to this place.
Yeah.
But I think it will affect your condition, and it is not good, Mr. Chan. I think this is because since the diabetes has been diagnosed, that is why you feel extremely tired, and that is why you need to have, for example, to increase your physical activity level.
Physically. But I doesn't have much time.
Yes,
for that.
I totally agree with that. But if it is possible, try to allocate some time, especially during weekend, to try to exercise. I think just as simple as brisk walking, jogging for 30 minutes, so that your body will stay fit and healthy, so that you will not experience tiredness or extreme fatigue.
I see. So, what is the recommended duration for?
So as for the general one, the intensity is the moderate. So per session is 30 minutes.
30 minutes per session.
If it's possible, you need to exercise for 5 times a week, which total up for 150 minutes
Per week.
per week.
I see.
Try to allocate some time. Yes, since due to your busy schedule, but try. Okay, I do believe that you can do it, Mr. Chen.
Maybe I can exercise after work.
Yes.
Gym and
Yes.
what they call
Treadmill.
yes.
Treadmill. Yes, that's a good idea, Mr. Chan. I totally agree. When you go to the gym, you can also invite your friends so that you will be more motivated. Okay.
I have put the intention to go gym already long ago, but still not start.
It's okay. We try to go step by step. Okay.
Okay.
So, as for your diet, as for food intake, I think you need to reduce, especially the portion of the carbohydrate intake, like white rice and the roti canai. As for the roti canai, maybe you can reduce from, instead of you take 2 pieces of roti canai, roti telur, you can reduce to only take one piece of the chana.
One piece only.
So the next one is for nasi campur for the white rice. Instead of you take 4 to 5 scoop level of this scoop,
Yes.
maybe you can be reduced to 1 to 2 only.
One piece only.
Uh,
But I think it is not enough for me.
No, for
What can
you.
I do to give my satiety?
Satiety.
Give a fullness.
That is why in nasi campur, for example, you need to add some fiber.
Fiber.
Fiber is like vegetables, fruits, so you can increase your satiety so that you will feel full much earlier, so that you will not take a lot of carbohydrates, since it's not good for your condition since you have diabetes, right?
Yes.
So carbohydrate is type of glucose. Glucose is like sugar in your body, and since when you have a lot of sugar in your body, it will affect your fasting blood glucose, for example. So that is why your level is very high for the fasting blood glucose.
Okay, I will try.
Okay,
It might be difficult, but I will try to improve my health.
it's okay. You can try step by step. Okay, slowly but steady.
Yeah, slowly but steady.
Slowly but steady. And as for the drinks, based on your daily recall,
Yes.
you consume a lot of sugary drinks.
Yeah.
Yes, but just as mentioned earlier, instead of the teh tarik cow, you can ask the worker to make it much low sweeter, buat teh tarik kurang manis atau. And as for the lunch, instead of you take sweetened beverages, you can ask a glass of plain water.
I will try.
So yes, I know it might be difficult since it will change your dietary habit.
Yeah.
But surely, if you have motivation, if you really need to change your condition, if you need to improve, I think this little step will affect you a lot. Okay. Like a kind of glass of water.
Like I said before, it might be difficult, but I will try.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your perseverance.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes. And as for the dinner, you said that you like to order your Grab food, kan?
Yes.
So if it's possible, maybe instead of order your Grab food or any fast food, you may just eat your meal at home, which is prepared by your wife. For example, before that, may I know, do you live with your wife and children, or do you live separately?
No, we live together.
Live together. So I think your wife might be prepared or cook some food, especially for your children, and instead of you take the fast food after finish your work, you can immediately return to your home and just eat what have been prepared for you by your wife. Since I believe that your wife can prepare much more healthier food than than the fast food one.
Sure. I will ask my wife to cook for me.
Okay.
I will tell my wife, the dietitian ask you to cook for me.
Actually, it's not my intention to ask your wife directly, but if it's possible, so because I think your wife might prepare the food for your children, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I think you just can consume what has been prepared by your wife. So yeah. Okay. I would like to compliment you in terms of your snacking. You said that you like to eat fruits on the go, right?
Yes.
Instead of biscuits or bread.
Yeah.
So, that is good, Mr. Chan. Since fruit is also have a lot of nutrients like vitamin C and have high in fiber.
Yeah.
So it's very good in improving your condition. So in terms of the snacking, I hope that you can continue with this kind of pattern.
Okay.
So since it's very good for your health.
Right, sure. I start to practice the habit after I read some fact from internet.
Oh yeah, I see. So hopefully your finding is reliable
Yes.
and there's not any kind of article that you found in the
No, if
internet.
I'm not mistaken, the website is Healthline.
Headline, yes, yes. It's one of the reliable sources. So it's good, Mr. Chan. You have some time to go and research about your health. So I really proud of you.
Sometimes.
So I think that's all for our session. Do you have any question?
I'm Chinese. I like if there are any celebration, I will consume alcohol.
Alcohol.
So, is it affect my current condition?
That is a good question, Mr. Chan. For information,
Yes.
as for the diabetic patient, you need to limit your alcohol intake to 2 units per day.
2 units.
Ah.
How much?
So let me describe. So for your information, 1 unit of alcohol is equal to 15 gram, which is equal to 1 tablespoon. So as for men, you need to limit to 2 unit of alcohol, so it is equal to 2 tablespoon. So if it's possible, yes, you may take the alcohol, but you need to reduce it to 2 tablespoon of the alcohol. Okay, is it okay?
It might be difficult, but I will try.
But yes, I really confident with your attitude. So yes, I do believe that you can change later.
Sure.
So do you have any other question?
I think no.
No. If that's so, I hope that you gain a lot of information during our session today.
Yes.
I would like to apologize if I have might hurt your feelings or my words. Oh, so thank you, Mr. Chan. If we meet again later in the next session, hopefully I will see and observe your improvement in your fasting blood glucose. And if the blood glucose can be maintained and can be managed well, so that we can take to another step, which is to control your BMI, since your BMI is overweight, Mr. Chan.
Sure.
So I'm quite worrying. It's okay, slow and steady. Slow and steady.
For now, I will focus on reducing my
fasting blood glucose.
Alright.
I know it may take some time, but it's okay. Just step by step.
Sure.
Okay. So I think that's all. This is pamphlet that I prepared for you.
Wow.
So you can take. It is about diabetes. Yes. In this pamphlet, you can get a lot of information like sign and symptom and what kind of menu that is suitable for the patient. I think that might help you in terms of choosing your food preferences.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I will try to understanding this pamphlet.
Okay. Good. So I think that's all. So thank you so much for your cooperation. I really appreciate it. So again, I would apologize if I might hurt your feeling. So hopefully you can be balanced in terms of your working, in terms of your dietary intake, in terms of your physical activity.
Sure. I will try.
Okay.
So,
I think that's all. You may be written. Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Zakwan.
Mr. Zakwan.
Okay, Zakwan.